If you guys are playing Madden 21 Ultimate Team and you do need coins for that new card coming out, head over to Red Zone Coins. They are super reliable. Use code Jurisco at checkout for 20% off. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Jurisco coming at you guys with another video, boys, and today I'll be showing you guys how to be a shutdown corner in Madden 21's The Yard. Make sure you don't give up any points, don't get beat over the top or anything. So let's go ahead and hop into it. Now, if you guys have not already, make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. It'd be highly appreciated. You guys have been going crazy with the support, and make sure to turn on that bell notification so you guys never miss a video. So the first thing that you do want to know, when guarding in the yard and stuff like that, is your abilities and what prototype you have. So let's go ahead and go over to prototypes right now in the yard. Let's look at the prototypes. So usually when you try and be a lockdown corner and stuff, you would use the lock prototype, which is the Stephon Gilmore one, because he has the good press, he has the good finesse running, and all that type of stuff. But something that a lot of people do not know is you don't even really need upgrade skill points. You'll need that towards your press. You could be a fast cat, you could be a Zeus, and you could actually press some dudes into the ground. Like you don't have to have press like upgrade or anything. You could press people out of bounds and all that without having any of it. So you could use really anybody. You just have to know exactly how to press, which we're gonna go into in a little bit. So like I said, it really doesn't matter. You want to just use somebody who's like just decently fast. I usually use Zeus. Zeus is my main prototype right now, because it's just so glitchy. So Zeus is my main one. But if you use lockdown, or the Ragzilla or the fast cat, something that's a little bit faster, it will definitely help you out. The fast cat is the fastest, so you'll make sure you never get beat over the top. If usually in position, you'll never really get beat, because you're just super fast. But with Zeus, you have to play a little bit different sometimes. You'll face some fast cats who'll be a little bit faster than you, so you have to play different. But it just all depends. If you know how fast your opponent is, if they have a fast cat, if you know exactly how fast your prototype is, so you know how to play, how many yards to play off and stuff like that, know exactly what you're doing, it definitely helps out a lot with guarding. And now also we're gonna talk about abilities. So abilities that you do want to use usually is Acrobat. That's the number one ability in the game is Acrobat. And the second one, it could be if you want to do deep route knockout. This helps with knocking out passes deep down the field. If you're in I think it's supposed to be if you're in man, if I'm not mistaken. This description that it does have right here, cut sticks, that's not right. EA literally goofed up right there. I don't know why it says that, but deep route knockout is supposed to be deep routes. If you're in man, you get a knockout. You basically get a higher chance of knocking out the ball. If you running behind him and try to tackle him, you get a higher chance of a knockout. Basically, you just really will never get mossed. You'll never get mossed really. So it really just depends what second one. You could go with an offensive ability deep in or something like that. But the first one you really need to have though is Acrobat. Acrobat definitely saves a lot. It'll save you a lot on defense, so you want to make sure you always have it. Also, something to also note is that when you are using a shorter build like the fast cat, or like this one right here, the magician, which is also, I think it's 6 foot if I'm not mistaken. The shorter prototypes are gonna get caught on more, I guess. The fast cat is 5'11", so it's gonna get caught on more. The magician right here is 6 foot, so these prototypes are gonna get caught on more than like the Zeus and the possession receiver and the Zeus and stuff like that. Those little prototypes will get caught on more, so you have to also make sure you keep that in account. So if you're using fast cat, you're gonna be super fast, but when you're in position, sometimes you're gonna get mossed by someone who is a bigger prototype than you. Okay, folks, so now right here is 3rd-15 later in the game, and you see right here he does try to do the double move again, and we actually sit on it once again. Like I said, just literally playing the double move perfect. And this is honestly, the double move is the biggest thing that you do need to guard, because it can sometimes it can yank you sometimes. It'll mess up your ankles, because I do it a lot to people. So this is why I'm really showing you guys how to really defend it. So you see right here, I'm at the line with him. We are in man. I'm at the line with him. I know where my safety is. I know my safety is all the way over here. So like I said, I'm playing basically in the middle of him. I'm not too outside, not too inside. Just really playing pretty much the middle. And like I said, he does go to the outside again. He was going to the outside every single play basically. So you see right here where he goes to the outside. I shove him just a little bit, just get him off, get him off his feet basically. I'm just shoving him a little bit. And then you see right here, he does try to do the stop right here. He does try to do the stop. And if you do see, he sits here for a little bit. The reason why he sits here is because he thinks I'm just gonna bail. He thinks I'm just gonna keep running. I just expect the double move basically. That I expected a lot more than I should. So he thought I would just keep running. So he wanted to throw this right here. He wanted to throw this. It wasn't just really just like a sale. He wanted to throw this right here. But the thing is, I'm sitting at a good area to where if he throws this, I can easily, run, 2 yards basically, and then get an acrobat interception. So that's really why he just couldn't throw this, because I was gonna get the acrobat interception. Acrobat definitely saves this from being a catch or not. So because I have acrobat, he cannot throw this. So he tries to say I'm playing good leverage, and then when he does go up the field, I'm already basically he's running into me, and I'm already there. Like I'm gonna be running in stride with him, so he just can't basically run past me. Now maybe if this is a better ball, I guess he might have been able to get this over the top, but like I said, I wanted just to make sure if he did, if he did lob it, I was already in stride with him. So maybe because I think he was a Ragzilla. I think he was, yeah, he was a Ragzilla. So he's gonna be a little like just a step faster. So it did look like he did have a step, but like I said, I just made sure to run underneath him. I just made sure to run underneath the ball. He did try to lob it, and then we do get the interception, but we were out of bounds. But like I said, right here, we just had great coverage. And now also right here, we do got a conversion play right here. So you do see right here, we were in cover 2. Let me go back. We were in cover 2. And what I want to show you guys right here is that in cover 2, I do like to bait a little bit more. I do have that whole cloud area basically. So you see right here, I give him like I kind of give him like he has like a free. I gave him the free release. Sometimes I do press up cover 2. I do press a lot, but right here I gave him a free release. So I made it seem like I was gonna soft press, I guess, or just run with him and try to shadow him. So what I did was I kept baiting it. I just bait this play basically, where I kind of act like I was kind of gonna go to this corner right here. So you see right here, I do act like I'm going toward this corner, and then I kind of run with him when he goes back inside, because I already know he can't throw this all the way over. He cannot throw this because I'm right here. So what this receiver did, he tried to go back to the middle, and the quarterback tried to anticipate that he was going to be open, but he wasn't open because I ran with him at the last second. Sometimes you have to do this. Sometimes you're gonna have to bait the quarterback to throw this. So go ahead and show one more time. Like I said, I wasn't covered 2. And like I said, I kind of just ran towards the sideline basically, just act like I was guarding sideline, and then I basically did a 360 and then came back into the middle of the field and then intercepted this pass. And that's sometimes you're gonna have to bait your receiver sometimes. So right here, it is 2nd and 4. This is from another gameplay. You do see right here, he's gonna dump it off to the flats. Where he does dump it off to the flats. This is my guy right here. I do have to guard him, and I do make a sound tackle right here, make a perfect tackle. And right here, I made sure to strafe up. When you're facing something like this, where it's a 1v1 like this, and this is your guy, you got to make this tackle right here. And even when it's a fast cat, even though this guy wasn't a fast cat, but even when it is a fast cat, you have to strafe like this. You're gonna have to strafe. You see I do strafe up right here. I do see he's going inside, but I also see right here, and you have to pay attention to this. You have to pay attention to where your help is. If you see you have your teammate right here with the inside help, do not come right down this line, coming inside trying to run to where it looks like he's going. And you don't want to run directly to where it looks like he's going. You want to make sure you keep leverage, so that if he goes back outside, if he jukes outside, if he does any of that going to the outside, to where you can still make this tackle. So you do see he does try to run in, and if I would have baited, if I would have started running the minute he ran inside, I would have been out of position because he stopped right here. So when the person stops and you're running, it's gonna be hard to change your direction. But because I was strafed up, when he stopped and he tried to go back the other way, you do see he tried to juke. Actually, I do make a sound tackle, wrap up right there. I didn't try to hit stick. I could have probably hit stick, but I probably would have missed and looked like an absolute idiot. So that's why I did not hit stick or nothing right there. But I do get the clutch tackle. And right here, this is a really good highlight that I did want to show you guys. 1st and 20 right here. You see this guy does have me beat, but I do just run behind him, and I do get the I basically just knocked the ball away. So how I did want to show you guys this is, because you see right here, I did try to come up and press him. But sometimes when they do quick hike you cannot get this press animation. So he was able just to run right past me, and I'm pretty sure he was a Ragzilla, so he was basically faster than me. So right here, once you're even like this, sometimes if you have a slower player, this is basically a touchdown. If he got a good animation, if he got a good throw right here, if he was able just to throw this over the top, get a good pass lead, this is a touchdown. But he did get a good throw. This is a solid throw. It was in a good spot. But what I did was, because I knew I was burnt, I did not try to get the interception. I didn't try to do nothing crazy. I just literally ran up behind him, and if he was gonna catch it, I was gonna make the tackle. But sometimes what happens is you can also get a knockout animation if you hit him the minute he catches the ball. So right here, I saw he was about to catch it. And what I did was I just ran behind him. I didn't want to get like an out of reach, just the ball going through my hands animation. So what I did was I just ran behind him, and you see right here we do basically get the knockout right there. He tried to go for like a rat catch, I guess it was. I guess he tried to go for a rat catch. Usually what I would do is I would go for aggressive catch, because it helps you get the catch better. If someone is behind you basically. But he tried to go for a rack animation, and I did come from behind, and I did basically knock the ball out. So right there, sometimes that's what you have to do. You have to, just try to make the tackle sometimes and not always go for the pick. Okay, fellas, so now the last thing I do want to show you guys, this last highlight, is the 3rd and goal right here. 3rd and goal, and you see I get hands on this guy all the way to the freaking end zone, and then I do get the clutch acrobat pick. What I do want to show you guys is, just how I did this. So basically, like I said, what you want to do is when you're at the line, when you're in man, you want to press LB. LB basically helps you lock onto your guy. That's really why, pressing LB goes pretty much hand in hand with pressing, because it helps you lock onto your guy. So I saw that he was probably going to go inside. I was like basically playing in the middle, basically right between him. I was basically like in the middle of him. So the minute I saw he went inside, I pressed LB, and I did with my analog stick. I went inside to where he was basically going, because I saw that he was going that way. So I basically went to the inside, and because I did that, it basically gives me a hands-on animation all the way up the field. Sometimes if you get it perfect, if you do it perfectly, the minute he goes inside, you going inside with him too with the LB, and then go inside with the analog stick, you will get a perfect animation to where you're basically, he cannot get off this. He cannot, let go of this. He cannot, try to do a route, because he tried to go up the field, and you're going right with him, and you're getting hands on all the way up the field. Like I said, I had no press. I was using my Zeus, so I had no like press upgrade or nothing like that. It was just me knowing exactly how to use the mechanic. So I did it all the way up the field, and he just could not let go. He could not get off of this until 5 yards, 6 yards down the field, 10 yards down the field. And then I basically just sat like inside of him, because I knew I already knew he probably wouldn't be able to like do an actual route after that, so I knew he'd probably give up on the play after that. So I basically, once I was done with that animation, I just sat like in the middle of him. Basically, I just sat between basically him and just another player, if they was coming across the field. And you do see right here, it was a fast cat coming across my face, so I noticed that, and right here I just literally sat there. They tried to throw it prematurely, and I just pressed Y, got an intercept right there, and it was an easy interception, and it really clutched up, because they was actually about to score. But alright guys, that's it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe for more, and until next time, peace. I'm going to hop into it. I'm going to show you guys a couple gameplays from my stream yesterday. If you do not follow me already, twitch.tv/Jurisco with 2 O's. So you see right here is 3rd and 12. We are in man right here. I run man for the most part, because it's kind of the best. It's kind of the best coverage, I guess. So you see right here, we do lock this kid up. We do lock him up. So you see right here, 3rd and 12. Like I said, I'm at the line with him right here. I'm on the right side of the screen, right side of the screen. So I'm going to go ahead and take it slow, show you guys what exactly I do here. So see, he's making hot routes. So he's thinking of something. So right here, once he gets off the line, I'm literally in the middle of him. I'm lined up perfectly with him. I'm not, splitting him. Sometimes you play inside, you split him. Because I know either he's probably gonna go outside, or he's gonna try to run past me basically. So he's gonna do 1 to 2 right here, because he has to get a lot of yards. He's not gonna really. I just know he's probably not gonna go inside. And I do have my safety right here. He was pretty much playing the middle, not really playing over the top for us. So I made sure, if anything, give up the middle if anything. So let's go ahead and play it. You see right here, he does take the outside release. We were playing middle line, and then he did take an outside release. So we did press him. And to press, if you do not know already, to press is LB, and then it's just basically LB, and then the analog stick, whichever way they're going. So let's just say they're going to the outside. You want to do your analog stick to that outside basically, so that you like press him to the outside, I guess, and you're chucking him that way, because that's the way that he's trying to go. So if you do it to the inside, it's gonna basically give you a bad animation to where you're getting like basically yanked off the line, and then you're automatically cooked. It's gonna be a GG's. So you have to make sure you're pressing to that side. So you see right here, we're pressing him, and then he tries to come back. And this is also another thing. That's a small tip. You want to make sure you're paying attention to your wide receiver that you're guarding. Make sure to pay to his tendencies. So he kept doing this all game, where he would like run up and then come back after like 5 yards. So you do see right here, he does come back to the ball. So I noticed that, and I would bite too. I want to make sure I'm biting no matter what. I don't bite heavy though. I want to just make sure I turn around. Like I said, at least have good leverage. If you wanna have good leverage, at least face that way. You want to at least face that way. So you see right here, he did turn around, and he basically tried to double move me. So I turned with him, and then once I see that he's coming back, I'm already running too. I'm running with him. You see, I looped around and started running with him. So what he did was he tried to double move me, and I bit a little bit, not too much, just bit a little bit, so that if he threw it, I was there. But then he didn't throw it, so I saw he turn back up. And you see I'm running with him again. I'm on his hip. I'm literally on his top shoulder. I mean, on his inside shoulder. I'm right there on him. And then he tried to test me right here because he thought it was open, but it was not open. And I do get the interception right there. Almost return it. But all right, guys, that's it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe for more. And until next time, peace.